on this motion. First, congratulating the MP for this motion. It has come at the right time. And there was a time I even wanted to ask a question, but now he's put it in the right way by actually getting the facts together and bringing it as a motion. You notice that many radio stations, especially vernacular radio stations, are actually running gaming or betting activities with against the law because they are not licensed and they do not have the requisite licenses to do so. You find that they're actually doing gaming. 80% of their time they are using on gaming and 20% on news. But they are supposed to they're actually licensed to do news and also advertisements and such like things. But most of the time they spend the time gaming. And this one has many Kenyans be victims because what they do is that they try to ask very simple questions and very obvious questions which anyone can answer. And by doing so, by asking such cheap questions, they attract the unsuspecting Kenyans who keep on trying, because especially during this time when we have people who are very desperate, these radio stations are taking advantage of these unsuspecting Kenyans who think that they can make money very quickly through gaming. With our youth, you find that our youth, they need a lot of education, they need a lot of counseling to be told that they will not get rich by getting money quickly, because that is what they are trying to do, because they think they will get money rich very quickly, and therefore they fall prey to these radio stations. So the gaming authorities should move swiftly and save Kenyans by coming up with required regulations, required policy. The government should come up with a required policy so that we protect the unsuspecting Kenyans. So the radio stations are giving false hope, stealing. Actually, this one is daylight, stealing from unsuspecting Kenyans. So I would address the Kenyans and tell them that to actually stop losing money, to stop losing money through this gaming, because what they are following or what they are doing is actually false. It's not true. There is no money, and it's not easy to get that 100,000 you are being promised by these radio stations. Just work hard. Use that money for the right kind of use which you wanted to use it for. Don't speculate that you will get money. There is no money, because even the people they are announcing on the radio stations that they have won, if you follow, you will find that actually these are not real people. Maybe they are just their family members. Maybe they are just their friends, and they are just lying that you are going to get a lot of money. So, Mr. Speaker, I support this motion and say that the government should move swiftly to come up with the regulations and the right guidelines to these radio stations. In fact, they should stop this game right away so that we don't have many Kenyans lose their money. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I support the motion.
Thank you very much. The Honorable Member of Parliament for Kericho County, the Honorable Beatrice Kimei.
Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this opportunity to contribute to the motion that has been raised by Honorable Matenge. I want to appreciate the fact that it has come at the right time when Kenyans are looking for any way possible to get food on their table, any way possible to pay their bills, to pay school fees and all that. And Mr. Speaker, when you talk of betting, gambling, lottery, and all that, it is something that personally I don't believe. Being a Christian, I want to quote what the Bible says in 1 Timothy 6:10, that says that the love of money is the root of all evil. This tells us that people would want to have easy money, to get money in a very simple way, in a very easy way, and they're not only getting money, somebody putting 10 shillings, 50 shillings, and they are expecting to get hundreds, millions, and even thousands. Mr. Speaker, this one has a very much negative impact on our society. I have very many examples, Mr. Speaker, back in Kericho. I remember this one of Lotto that came so strongly, and many women left their houses very early in the morning, go and do the same betting, missed it, and then when they get back home, they were beaten. I know of a very close neighbor of mine. I had to go and rescue her. I told the husband, please don't chase her away. She was being chased to her home because of that. I talked with her. She's able to do many other things, but she concentrated on that, losing a lot of money. Some even left their children not to cook for them. Lunchtime is there. They are still very busy betting. And you can imagine